And the Abidjan, sorry, cultural group is from Ososo.
The Mayaki Akpeji and Anona family of Igarra played host to the farmers' political leaders, traditional rulers, community heads, and other eminent personalities on Saturday in Igarra, Akoko, the local government area, at the burial reception of his deceased father, the Otu of Igarra, High Chief Joseph Mayaki Akpeji. The late Otu of Igarra died at the age of 90, following a record-setting reign as the Otu of Igarra, head of Anona family for 48 years. He was an avowed promoter of rural education and development, whose proud legacy includes the establishment of the earliest private school, thus providing a life-changing opportunity for dozens of indigenous children to obtain literacy and subsequently occupy positions of prestige that transformed their families and communities. Many of them joined other indigents to honor his life at the burial ceremony, which featured several events and rites, including the grand reception on Christmas Day. Honorable Emmanuel Agbeje, the member representing Akoko Edo 2, in the Edo State House of Assembly, chaired the event and he extolled the exemplary life of the late Otu of Igarra. He described him as a father and a role model who shaped many lives with his visionary leadership, educational investment, and altruistic campaigns for the progress of Igarra and Akoko Edo.
It's a double celebration for all of us. Today is a Christmas day. We are also celebrating the life and times of our late father, community leader. The Otu of Igarra, as we all know, lived an exemplary life. He was a father to all, a role model, a very loving father at that. And today we are all gathered here to celebrate the life and times of this wonderful person who has departed. I'm very well and rest assured, and I'm sure we all are rest assured that our late Otu of Igarra is resting perfectly in the bosom of the Lord. I will continue to pray that his soul will find peace with our Creator. As we are here gathered today to celebrate, I'm sure that quite a number of us who have interfaith with the Otu of Igarra would have learned one or two things from him. Like I said earlier, he lived an exemplary life. He has, he did a lot of things. He was an educationist. He was a father by excellence.
Traditional rulers who graced the event, such as the Ima of Somorika, Oba Sule Idiaye, hailed the late Otu as a hero who offered lifelines to many and changed the course of their lives for good with his selfless contributions to the spread of literacy and quality education delivered in Igarra and Akoko Edo. He added that he was loving and compassionate, gave himself freely to causes he cared deeply about, and worked assiduously to make society better for all.
The Otu you people are celebrating today is a man who started his education as a baby, and he carried it on to early 70s when he introduced the school of stenography, the one we call typing school. If not for Otu of Igarra, so many secretaries today would have been fake secretary. Otu, because of his civilization as at that early age, Otu was able to put 1 plus 1 together to get 2. And that is why we have the typing school at Igarra. And the typing school at Igarra, as at that day, was doing competition with the government technical college in Igarra. When we call Otu school the Kwarakwata school, we equally call the Igarra Technical College the Kwarakwata school. See, if you have G4 then from those schools, you can work as a today. You can work then today now as a head of department. Otu was a man that we were supposed to be celebrating every year before he left us. And because he was good to us and he brought so many of us to light, that's why he was even able to attain that 90 years he ever saw and enjoyed. We pray the children that he left behind, those children should leave his legacy and equally continue his foundation. One of our two students, he is now a senior manager and is here in the CBN, Central Bank of Nigeria, a student of that school. This is one of Otu's property. And may God keep blessing him. A senior manager, you reign and reign and reign. They will hear you all over Akoko Edo. They will hear you all over Edo State.
Other important personalities, such as the Managing Director of Safety Signature Limited, Dr. Sophie Greg, recalled the fond memories of the late traditional ruler and his positive interventions geared towards growth and peaceful social relations amongst the people. She described him as a disciplinarian, great father, and a conscientious community leader. According to her, his life and memories would be celebrated for years to come as his uncommon leadership impacted so many lives, making him hard to forget. Dr. Gregg maintained that his kindness and warmth shone through his charitable endeavors and commitment to uplift the members of his immediate community and beyond.
He was a wonderful man, a peaceful man, that during his reigns, he made sure there was peace in Igarra. And the peace is what we are enjoying today. You can't buy peace, you give the peace to yourself. And that is what he has done, to the glory of God. He passed at a very ripe age, and we are happy. It's a celebration of life. We are not mourning, but we are celebrating his exit.
He was an icon. For years to come, we will continue to celebrate him. That was a man that was full of discipline. He was a man that impacted into the community and into the Edo State, community as a whole. He's been a wonderful father to many.
Mr. Mino Olobonyo, Isaac Osheku, Ibrahim Rasak, Henry Idama, and others who spoke to Bloomshire TV also highlighted the late Otu's commitment to advancement of the people, as well as his tireless work to ensure equal access to opportunities through extraordinary contributions to the promotion of literacy and other support infrastructure.
He was a lovely man, and he lived a wonderful life. So my mother's family, so I know him very well, and he was very good. He has many children, so he has left so many legacies. For us, the children, we know he's a man. So he has done a lot, and he has brought some peace. Anywhere there is problem, he invited to come and settle things. He was part of the settlement in my house, so I know him to be a man of peace. The children should emulate him now and do the necessary now.
I am fortunate to be from the Anuna clan, Otu Of Igarra. So we are burying our Royal Highness today, His Majesty Otu Of Igarra. So I don't have a choice than to make myself available and pay the last respect. I'm so happy to be part of this occasion.
And that man played a role in my life. When I finished secondary school in 1976, I came to Igarra. I met their finished interview. He took me to the CIA, and I was employed. And I worked, and I retired 11 years ago. He's a great man. I mean, God continue to bless him.
Members of his extended family, including in-laws, attested to his kindness, generosity, and unflinching support in every endeavor.
Father to all, he has been, I don't want to even say in-law, he's a father, a really good father. to the children and to everybody. To keep what Otu has left, they should keep it intact. They should be in peace together and work in harmony for the peaceful of the Anona family.
My father is a good man. He's a precious man. He's an excellent man. He's a kind man.
His children express gratitude to God for the life of their deceased father and the proud legacy he left behind, while also thanking leaders and indigents of Akoko-Edo and beyond for the outpour of love and support offered to the family as they bade farewell to the patriarch and pillar of the family.
Very, very grateful. It is my pleasure, therefore, on behalf of the immediate children and on behalf of the Anona family and on behalf of Igarra as a whole, to say thank you so much.
I have so many sweet words to describe my father. My father was a great man, a loving man, a man that I will never forget in my life. He made me what I am today, a love and caring father. And the replica of his life is showing here today. If you enter the hall and see the kind of people, the number of people, apart from the children, it's awesome. You will know that before his death, he was a man of great integrity. The legacy he left for us is to be truthful and to love and care for others. My father loves people. He cares for people. He gave us that legacy to follow. That there's nothing more than loving and caring for your neighbor. That's what my father is. Apart from being the community leader or an honor leader, he loves and cares for everybody. He doesn't care where you come from.
My father was a kind man. He's an icon. He's a very gentleman, complete gentleman. He's even a loving father. My father is a complete gentleman.
Guests at the event were treated to entertaining performances from different cultural groups and traditional celebrities. The colorful event, His Royal Highness Oba E.A. Saki, the Otu of Igarra, was represented by the Palace Secretary Otumba Folorosho Dania.
As a few days back, precisely 3 days ago, I am correct, His Royal Highness Oba E.A. Saki the second JP delegated a 5-man strong panel led by my humble self to pay him a condolence visit. And vividly I remember that by the grace of God, our father Mayaki Akpeji And my own father, apart from the fact that he's the head of this community, they were so close. Very, very close. The last meeting they had together was the turbaning of the chief imam. SP, you were there. High Chief Mayaki Akpeji was seated side by side with His Royal Highness. I want to bless you, sir. God will bless you. God will honor the family. God will honor and honor.
His Royal Highness the Enoge of Ologbo Dukedom, Prince Justin Akenzoa and Obalawani Daudu II, Odafe of Akoko Community, and Chief Stephen Iyogon, the Dakdu of Akoko Community, also graced the occasion with their entourage.